Before you buy any Pokemon 151, here's everything you need to know about this incredible new set. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the TCG Buyers Club. My name's Gray, and I buy cardboard. The first round of English Pokemon 151 product just released on September 22nd. And it included Elite Trainer boxes, the Poster Collection box, the Binder Collection box, and for the first time ever in a special set, the Booster Bundles. The remaining Pokemon 151 products will release 2 weeks later on October 6th and include most notably the Ultra Premium Collection featuring Mew EX and some other incredible promos. With the set finally fully released in English, it's really exciting to see that the Pokemon Company actually made it mirror the Japanese release almost in its entirety. They made a couple exceptions, pulling a few of the cards in order to be released as promos in the English sets, specifically the Snorlax illustration rare, which is included in the Elite Trainer boxes, and the Mewtwo illustration rare and Mew EX special illustration rare, which are released in the Ultra Premium Collection. In the end, that means the English product has a total number of 207 cards versus the Japanese 210. This basically never happens. It's much more common for the English company to mix and match a handful of Japanese set releases and products into the English sets. I personally love the Japanese set design, which tend to have smaller sets with more focused themes. So I'm really excited to see them actually follow through with this with Pokemon 151. I think the set is so much better off because of it. I'll admit, I don't think this is going to be a trend with English releases, but it's really exciting to see them do it for this one. In terms of pull rates, we actually have some really interesting data coming out of some other creators who've opened a larger volume of packs up until this point. Danny Phantom opened about 1,700 packs and found that on average there was about one hit in every 3 packs. With the last special set, Crown Zenith, that rate was actually almost doubled to about 6 hits per ETB. And in the past, it's been really normal to expect higher pull rates from the special sets. Interestingly, this time we see them down quite a bit. The 3 hits per ETB actually brings the hit rates very in line with the other Scarlet and Violet era sets, like Scarlet and Violet Base, where Danny Phantom opening a similar amount of packs also found it was about 3 hits per ETB. Interestingly, that hit rate is considered really high for the other Scarlet and Violet sets and has been seen as a negative to the set design by some in the community. So it's interesting to see that the higher pull rate for a standard set now also equals the pull rate of the special set. And potentially this is Pokemon Company experimenting with the set design a bit. Instead of relying on higher pull rates to drive collector interest in the new special set, they're instead leaning much more heavily on the core set design, in this case featuring of the 151 Kanto Pokemon. I certainly think in this case is more than enough strength of a theme in order to drive collector interest, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over time. Will the special sets in Scarlet and Violet share this middle of the road hit rate that is also shared between the rest of the Scarlet and Violet era sets? Only time will tell. But now, as all of these products have hit the market, it's time to talk about what to buy and when. Like with all new set releases, we want to be careful with what we're picking up. For example, with the lowest cost per booster pack, it's no surprise to see that the booster bundles are already sold out and hard to find and selling for a substantial premium on the secondary market. Similarly, the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes are also sold out and selling for a premium. So what should you do about that? On X, Pokemon Deals community has shared that to date, it does not seem that Pokemon 151 has been overprinted, at least yet. Most LGSs have received pretty low allocations of the products, generally not receiving as many as they would have liked to. They do also note that that doesn't mean that the supply is actually low, and we really don't know how much supply the big retailers have received of this product. But for now, I think it's safe to say you can get 151 at reasonable prices. Maybe not as cheap as we'd like, but it's certainly not crazy yet, and it is still available. Admittedly though, it's only a few days after release as of this recording. I think as long as you avoid going after products that are particularly overpriced, things like the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs if they don't restock, I think you'll do okay in the short term. It just might not be the best time to build a large position in these products if that's what you have in mind. That's because if we look at the history of other products, like the most recent special set Crown Zenith, we see a similar trend where supply dried up early on and prices began to spike, but over the rest of the year with subsequent releases and reprints, we saw that price go down and stabilize at a pretty low and affordable rate. As of today, Crown Zenith is widely available and quite cheap, and this printing volume continued into the Scarlet and Violet era. If we look at Scarlet and Violet base set, we can see that booster boxes are going for near distributor level pricing on secondary markets, despite the MSRP increase that they included. And Pokemon Deals community has posted again about this, saying that they're hearing rumors that distributors still have massive amounts of this product in their warehouses that they want to move. If this is true, it really does suggest that the Pokemon Company has been producing product at levels that we maybe haven't seen before. So the question is, would they change this for Pokemon 151? Personally, I just don't believe that Pokemon is going to pull back the print volumes for Pokemon 151. They know this is the most hyped set of the Scarlet and Violet era so far, and I'm sure they plan to print to demand. There's only 2 release waves of product for Pokemon 151, unlike Crown Zenith, which released over multiple months. However, Pokemon Company does have a history of reprinting these special sets for a really long time to come. Shining Fates was extremely hard to find at release and was selling for as much as $100 per ETB at one time, but Pokemon Company continued to print wave after wave of this product, and now today, several years later, you can still find those ETBs below MSRP. I think that's saying something for what the Pokemon Company could do with this set as well. So, if you're like me, you might be picking up a little bit of 151 product here and there, give yourself something to rip into and enjoy. I'm already loving the set and will definitely be buying more, but just at a slower pace while I wait to see what happens with the supply and the pricing. I'd be shocked if Pokemon Company doesn't continue to ramp up the supply of this product, and I think over the coming months, we might be having a very different conversation about this set when it's hopefully widely available and extremely affordable, and collectors have been opening it for a while and have maybe moved on to the next new sets or the next big thing. Overall, I think patient collectors will be rewarded with the best prices on this product, and I suspect we'll be able to open a ton of it super affordably in the coming months. But only time will tell. I don't have any insider info. This is just my analysis based off of the historical trends and what I'm seeing posted online and in some different communities. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If you're excited about Pokemon 151, I wish you all the best in finding product and all the best luck in your pulls. If you liked this video and this content, give me a like and subscribe. It really means a lot and helps me out a ton. That's going to be it for this video. My name is Gray. I buy cardboard. Thank you, as always, for tuning in to the TCG Buyers Club. We'll see you in the next one.